What's going on there, fellow RC fans? John from Hot Lap RC. This time we're taking a look at an oldie but a goodie. This is a Redcat shredder XB. It's a 6-scale vehicle, all electric, no nitro, and it's before they actually had the XBE and the XTE and all that. So this is the XB buggy, and it is electric. I didn't convert it. Eventually they changed the name to the XBE. This is not the original body that came with it. This is a body off of a different Redcat, because the body that I actually broke that came with it, you cannot get anywhere. And when I say anywhere, I mean anywhere. So let's take a quick look before we rip it. So I do have a bit of a gap here. You see it's not made perfect, so I got a lot of space here. So I might end up putting some rivets in with a little piece of rubber, you know, a little pond liner or something like that. So I've gone ahead and put my little body clips on there like normal. So looking on the inside, version 1 versus version 2, there's really not a lot of differences. One is they changed the battery design, so I changed the battery design just like they did, and I just put in the trays. You can get them for about 10 bucks on eBay, and then I just, you know, it looks nice, right? Exactly like it should look. New holes, a little bit of a bevel, and then you put your new screws in, and boom, now you got normal trays. Now the only bad thing about this tray design is you can't put the long batteries in anymore, where the other design you could put the longer batteries in, but then they were always flying out. So that's one problem with it. Another problem is this here. So this thing eats wires. It's a wire eater, because the gears were all exposed, and almost every single shredder you see have somebody, you know, the wires are all shredded up. That's why they call it shredder, I guess. So on all the ones that I own, I've put some kind of copper shield to just protect everything, and that seems to do the trick. And then from version 2 to version 1, you know, this is a little bit different up in here, the way they strengthen this, and I've had this completely tear off and this go, whoop, see you later. But it wasn't, you know, it's really easy to work on this vehicle, really easy. So, and it's been very reliable. Again, I've had it for, I bought it in 2014. So, that's quite a bit of time. And it still works. So let's turn that guy on. Let's give it a little rip on the track. Thing's pretty loud. Oh well. Maybe the fans are on their way out after all this time. Who knows? Could get dirt in it. So I'm going to put this back on my head. I apologize if the view changes. My recording skills are very subpar, and I apologize. And I'm really thankful for you guys that bear with my horrible videography. You know, I don't have a lot of time. I barely have the time to come out here and run these vehicles for very long right now. Oh, come on, baby. And I run a motion simulator channel as well, mostly in the winter time. This is going to be more of a summer thing. And that channel, I end up having to do a lot of video editing, because there's like 8 cameras and it takes a lot of time. So the only way I was going to do this channel is if I could make it easy. So I just use my phone, no editing. You guys are just along with the ride with me as I play, basically. Maybe we do some reviews. I try to give you, you know, don't buy this, do buy that, or if you're going to buy it, you know, it's your choice, of course, but just go in knowing that this could happen. Alright, let's do it. Again, it's probably way too big for this track, but we're going to just play anyway. Maybe we'll go off the track. feel like I need more steering, but I'm all the way up. Obviously, I never made this track to have 6-scale vehicles on it. Just out here having a good time. I haven't ran this thing in a little bit. Ooh. You know, this vehicle has always kind of been like my Arma Outcast for a long time. That's why I've kept it for so long. That's why I've enjoyed it so much. I mean, I send this thing farther and higher than anything else I've ever owned until I bought the Outcast. And, you know, depending on the way you land, everything breaks, including the Outcast / Notorious, whatever you want to call it. It's very front heavy if I keep the wheels going. So yeah, I've had this thing like 10, 12, 14 feet in the air. And, you know, if it comes down the wrong way, I've completely just snapped. You know, right here, I just, boop, all that gone. But, to be honest, it's very cheap to fix. It's very easy to fix. Redcat's very good with like one part to another part to this part, and we use that part in this vehicle, and if we're going to make the Shredder version 2, then technically you could just upgrade everything to version 2. You know, the buggy has, which is pretty unique compared to a lot of the other vehicles, is you see it has the springs are in like that buggy V, even in the back as well. You can see that it's a V, whereas the truck and all that, they have more of that traditional upright. Every time I drive over here, I miss a lot, and I apologize. Try to. Ooh, yeah. I also put the bumper on there from the version 2 Shredder, because the other one had 0 protection. Gonna hop back up because sometimes I feel like I'm getting this whole shot and I'm talking and you guys are hearing the car but you're not seeing it, and then other times I think that's happening and I stop shooting him, but it was actually perfect. One thing is reverse kind of blows with this thing. Electronics, motor, everything in this thing is completely bone stock. It only runs on 4S. Woo! Let's see if we can send it. My goal was always to clear the black tubing, which only one vehicle's done it. I think it was the Armacentin BLX on 3S. Nope. It's like too front heavy for some reason. And I do have, the two batteries I chose are very light. I mean, they weigh like nothing. They're 20C, 4,000 mAh reaction 2S batteries, and they weigh like nothing. So maybe like a heavier battery might settle that down a little bit. Because I must have to keep the throttle fully down over that big jump. Otherwise it just wants to tumble. You know, this vehicle's so long that it's very stable. Oh yes, nice. Kaboom. Yeah, so when I couldn't find that body, I was looking around for a body that would fit this vehicle, and I was actually going to put one of the Rampage. Don't put your fingers inside tire areas when you're picking something up. Old rule I love to stick by. I was going to put the Rampage body on it, and then I found this body and it worked so good that I decided to keep it as a buggy instead of making it like a pickup truck, monster truck thing. Oh, batteries are dead. And they were only about half charged. And that's the end of that. Quick video. So again, I ended up finding exactly what they must have done exactly what I thought I was going to do. And I ended up buying one on eBay, basically already done for me. So maybe we'll bring that one out here next time. But it is supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Then the track's going to be all wet. So we'll see when the next video is. Maybe I'll do like some kind of review video on something. Maybe the Terremoto or the landslide. I've been waiting to do some, mini reviews on those. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, and subscribe.